Good evening, everyone. I'm Sanay from Kirin Advisors. I welcome you all to the virtual roadshow of Pajson Agro India Limited. Today, we'll provide a brief overview of the company and its business model. Pajson Agro India Limited is engaged in processing raw cashew nuts into kernels for domestic and international markets under the Royal Meva brand through e-commerce platforms and offline outlets. So, from the management side of the team, we have Mr. Ayush Jain, the promoter, chairman, and managing director.
Hello,
Welcome to the roadshow, sir.
thank you.
We have Mr. Pulkit Jain Pulkit Jain, the promoter, non-executive and non-independent director. Welcome to the roadshow, sir. From the
Good
merchant
evening.
banking team, we have Ms. Ankita Pawar, director, Smart Horizon Capital Advisors Private Limited. Welcome, ma'am. Now, I would like to play a short AV of the company.
India's dry fruit and nut industry is undergoing rapid transformation, driven by rising consumer demand, expanding modern retail formats, and an increasing focus on hygiene, quality consistency, and efficient supply chain management. Within this fast-evolving landscape, cashew stands out as one of the most premium and valued commodities globally, requiring specialized processing systems, advanced technology, and disciplined sourcing from origin to market. Each stage from raw nut procurement to final grading and packaging demands precision, expertise, and strict adherence to global quality standards. Pajson Agro India Limited operates within this environment as a trusted cashew processing organization dedicated to delivering high-quality cashew kernels to domestic and international customers. The company follows a fully integrated operating model that synchronizes procurement, processing, grading, packaging, and distribution, ensuring reliability, uniformity, and food safety across every batch of production. The company's processing activities are carried out in a modern, automated facility, meticulously designed to maintain hygiene, reduce manual handling, and ensure operational accuracy. The streamlined workflow includes steaming, shelling, drying, peeling, roasting, grading, and final packaging, supported by advanced equipment engineered to preserve natural taste, texture, and nutritional integrity. Automation and process monitoring allow Pajson Agro to deliver consistent quality, meeting expectations across varied customer segments. Pajson offers a wide portfolio of cashew kernel grades, available in both bulk commercial packs and consumer-ready packaging formats. In addition to cashew products, the company markets a diversified dry fruit range under its brand, Royal Meva, strengthening its presence across the premium packaged food market and catering to evolving lifestyle and health-oriented consumption trends. The company's distribution network services a broad market base including wholesalers, retailers, supermarkets, food processing companies, mandis, traders, and export clients. Reliable logistics planning, disciplined order management, and continuous quality tracking support seamless delivery to multiple Indian states, as well as key global destinations. Raw cashew nuts are sourced from leading cashew growing regions across Africa, ensuring stable year-round supply, diversified procurement exposure, and strong price risk control. Byproducts such as cashew shells and husk are utilized for agricultural and industrial applications, reinforcing Pajson's commitment to sustainability and complete resource utilization. Pajson Agro India Limited is guided by an experienced and visionary leadership team comprising Mr. Ayush Jain, Chairman and Managing Director, Mrs. Anjali Jain, Whole-Time Director, Mr. Pulkit Jain, Non-Executive Non-Independent Director. Their combined expertise spans agro processing, commodity sourcing, manufacturing systems, quality control, and market development, supported by a dedicated and skilled workforce across production, engineering, packaging, and supply chain operations, driven by quality, innovation, and ethical practices. Pajson Agro India Limited is strengthening its global cashew value chain presence, delivering premium products through disciplined operations and sustainable sourcing. Pajson Agro India Limited, shaping a future where quality, efficiency, and responsible sourcing define market leadership.
Okay. So with that, now I would like to hand over the floor to Pulkit sir for the detailed presentation of the company. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I am Pulkit Jain, promoter of Pajson Agro India Limited. On behalf of our entire team, I want to thank you for taking the time to understand our business as part of our upcoming listing on the BSE SME platform. Let me start with a short overview of who we are. Pajson Agro primarily engaged in processing raw cashew nuts into finished cashew kernels for both domestic and international markets. We offer a complete range of cashew grades, catering to wholesalers, institutional buyers, retailers, food processors, and consumers. We also market our cashew kernels under our consumer brand Royal Maple. We sell cashew byproducts such as cashew shells and cashew husks for various industrial uses. We source our raw cashew nuts directly from several major African origins like Ivory Coast, Nigeria, Benin, Congo, Guinea-Bissau, Ghana, which gives us access to scale, quality, and reliability in procurement. We have a state-of-the-art, fully automated processing unit in Visakhapatnam. Our vision is to become a leading integrated player in the Indian and global cashew. Quick snapshot of our company. Next slide. We were incorporated in 2021. Our H1 FY25 revenue stood at 118 crores with a PAT of 14 crores. Our FY25 revenue was 187 crores with a PAT of 20.4. Our team strength today is 469 people, and our current processing capacity is 18,000 per metric ton per annum for FY26. We have pan-India presence with 71 distributors across 3 states. Next slide. Our journey has been fast-paced and transformative. In 2021, we incorporated the company in Delhi. In the same year, the strategic move, we acquired a running cashew processing unit in Andhra Pradesh from Onam Agro India. This gives us a large, modern operational base from day one. In 2023, we upgraded major machinery, including Utami shelling lines and AI-enabled optical color sorters, which significantly improved our operational efficiencies and tools kernel recovery. In 2024, we launched our consumer brand Royal Meva, expanding our presence from purely B2B to B2C. In 2025, we converted into a public limited company and acquired about 7.73 lakh square feet of land in Vizianagaram for our second processing facility, which will be a major scale up for us. Our journey reflects on our focus on building capabilities and preparing for long-term growth. Next, in our leadership team is me, which which brings 12 years of sourcing experience across Africa, and I oversee entire raw cashew procurement operations of Pajson Agro India Limited. With us, we have Ayush Jain, who brings 16 years of prior experience, and he leads the production, sales, and operations across both Andhra Pradesh and Delhi. And our whole-time director, Mrs. Anjali Jain, leads the brand initiatives such as packaging and marketing for our Royal Meva brand. Our business model is fully integrated. Next slide, please. We are sourcing from Africa. Next, we are sourcing from Africa, and we are processing, grading, packaging, and B2B distribution with B2C retail. We control every stage, right from sourcing the raw cashew nuts to delivering finished kernels. This integration gives us better quality control, cost efficiency, and higher realization. A quick summary of our processing flow. We procure and store raw cashew nuts, followed by cleaning, cooking, and sizing. These nuts then move through a combination of machine shelling and manual scooping, ensuring precision. The shelled kernels are dried in Burma dryers, humidity controlled, peeled, sorted, graded, and tested for moisture before final packaging. The facility is fully automated and designed to maximize the recovery of whole kernels while maintaining high hygiene and food safety. Can you go on to the next two slides, please, to show the photo? From here, I hand over to Ayush, who will walk you through our product portfolio. Next slide, please.
Hi. So we offer entire spectrum of cashew grades, wholes grades like W180, W240, W320, W400, along with SW, SSW, and PKW grades, which are used for premium snacking, gift packs and festive boxes, retail consumption, sweets and namkeens. Pieces grades like JH, LWP, JK, SWP, which are also scientific names for 2 piece, 4 piece, 8 piece, 16 piece, are widely used by biscuit and bakery manufacturers, ice cream manufacturers, namkeen and snack companies, confectionery and dessert makers, and the Horeca segment. Next slide, please. We have a strong pan-India B2B distribution network with 71 wholesalers and distributors across major consumption markets such as Delhi, UP, Andhra, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and several others. Next slide, please. Our institutional customer base includes well-known retail and food companies like Reliance Retail, More Retail, Haldiram, Bikanerwala, Natraj, and Farm. Next slide, please. On the B2C front, Royal Meva is our premium offering of premium cashew kernels. The brand is available on leading e-commerce platforms such as Amazon, JioMart, Meesho, Snapdeal, and also through offline retail partners. Royal Meva is a key part of our strategy to build consumer-facing segment that complements our core B2B strength. Next slide, please. Our current plant in Ankaapalli, Andhra Pradesh, has an installed capacity of 18,000 metric tons per annum. This facility is fully automated, has all global certifications such as FSSAI, HACCP, ISO, and Halal. It is designed for scale and quality consistency. Next slide, please. We have consistently expanded our processing capability while maintaining high utilization across the years. We have scaled our capacity from 8,000 metric tons in FY23 to 18,000 metric tons in FY26. Even as we scale, utilization across years has remained above 85%, highlighting the demand for our product and our ability to ramp up quickly. Next slide, please. Our financial performance has strengthened significantly. Revenues grew from 101 crore in FY23 to 187 crores in FY25 and 118 crores in H1 FY26. Our EBITDA stood at about 30 crores and our PAT stood at about 20 crores for FY25. Our return ratios have improved sharply, where ROE stood at 60% and ROC stood at 48%.
Next slide.
Next slide, please. Our leverage is low and our working capital cycle has meaningfully improved, especially the inventory days. Next slide. Next slide. Next. Next. Our key strengths include a strategically located and modern processing facility in Andhra Pradesh with global certifications, an integrated value chain from sourcing to retail, strong international sourcing capability, a wide B2B network with marquee clients, a scalable and expanding consumer brand, experienced promoters with complementary skills. These strengths position us well for both domestic and export-led growth. Next slide, please. Looking ahead, our growth strategy is scaling our second plant at Vijayanagar, which will take our total plant capacity to over 55,000 metric tons per annum, expanding Royal Meva across modern trade and online platforms, entering new export markets such as UAE, Japan, Korea, and Saudi Arabia, continued automation and process optimization for higher recoveries and better margins, strengthen supply chain, distribution, and working capital efficiencies. We are preparing the company for the next phase of scale. Next slide, please. The cashew industry in India is large and structurally attractive. India is amongst the world's largest consumer of cashews, supported by rising domestic consumption and urbanization. This is an industry where sourcing capability and operational excellence create meaningful competitive advantage, areas where we are well positioned. Next slide. Next slide. Through this IPO, we are raising funds primarily to establish our second processing facility in Vijayanagar, Andhra Pradesh, which will significantly scale our production capacity, improve cost efficiencies, and expand our market reach. In this IPO, we are offering 63,09,600 fresh equity shares of face value 10 each. The next slide, please. The rationale behind this investment is that this expansion will add to our top line growth through higher capacities and new markets, economies of scale and cost efficiencies, will strengthen our bottom line. Location chosen has operational and logistical advantages. This area also has readily available workforce, which will help us scale operations from day one. Our new facility is 140 kilometers from our current plant, strengthens resilience against local disruptions while enabling efficient resource sharing and operational synergies. We are at an exciting point in our journey, and this IPO will enable us to unlock the next phase of our growth. Thank you all for your time and interest. We will now be happy to take your questions.
So thank you for the detailed presentation, sir. We'll start with the Q&A session. So I request all the viewers to please write down their questions in the comment box. So we have our first question from Mr. Gokul. He's asking, can you provide a brief overview of all the products and services offered by Pajson Agro India Limited?
So, the biggest product that is being offered by us is cashew kernels. They are divided into two parts: cashew wholes and cashew pieces. Cashew wholes there are, and then cashew wholes and cashew pieces are again divided into two, amongst size and color. So they are our offering. We have different set of customers from retail companies to food processors to biscuit manufacturers to dry fruit brands that we cater to. We also have cashew byproducts, which are cashew shells and cashew husk.
Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Ms. Bharti Agrawal. She's asking, how does the company source its cashew nuts? Uh, is it through a regular supplier network or from the open market?
So company sources its raw cashew nuts from different sets of suppliers located in African origins, and those are all based on the relationship and the regular supplies and working with them.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Anil Bhatt. He's asking, can you elaborate on how your revenue is split between bulk sales, branded products, and byproducts?
Majority of our sales come from bulk sales of cashew kernels. We are extremely strong in the B2B space, where our revenues from repeat customers are above 75%. Branded products, which is our Royal Meva, which is our B2C brand, is fairly new. We only launched it in the November of 24, so it has been a year. So that constitutes to about 1.5% of our total revenue, but it's definitely a growing segment. Byproducts, they contribute to roughly 4 to 5% of our total sales.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Jaspreet Singh. He's asking, how do you ensure consistency and quality across the processing facilities?
So, we have very strong SOPs while we are buying the raw material, which brings in the first level of consistency. Second, we have now, absolutely removed manual intervention from our processing facilities, and the entire grading is happening through AI-enabled optical color sorters, which are giving us, very high consistency, and the same is visible in our repeat revenue also.
Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Subodh Joshi. He's asking, how do you manage customer feedback and product innovation in both retail and wholesale channels?
So customer feedback is definitely the most important. So what we try and do is we make sure that we meet our large customers at least once a month to understand if we are able to meet their demand in terms of the product quality that they are looking for. And if there are any changes or if there are any modifications that they need, then accordingly the same can be done without any hassle uh, today.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Amardeep Dosanjh. He's asking, EBITDA margin improved sharply from 5.98% in FY24 to 16.16% in FY25. In FY25, 17.80% in H1 FY26. What structural factors are contributing to this margin expansion?
So primarily, there are two factors which are contributing to such an improved margins. One is in November 23. What we did is we invested into the change in technology and upgradation of our uh, existing plant. So once we did that, that has helped us improve our yields sharply and led to recovery of better holes and better color for our kernel. So which has led to improve our EBITDA margin sharply from 5.98% to 16.16%. And then in H126, our margins are further improving because we are further scaling. So as we are seeing, as we are scaling year on year, our margins are improving because our fixed cost remains the same. So primarily two factors which are impacting our margins are one is the scalability and one is the improved efficiencies in terms of our improved yields.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. Next question is from Ms. Nisha Barot. She's asking, what percentage of revenue do you expect from the branded segment over the next few years?
So, from the B2C segment, we definitely target a number of, in the range of 15 to 20% over the next 3 to 5 years out of the total revenue.
Okay. Next question. Ms. Chaitanya Deshpande is asking, what is the debt to equity ratio? Why, with the debt to equity ratio increasing to 0.69, do you expect the company will need to take on more debt in the near future?
So as far as our debt to equity ratio is concerned, as far the use of the debt is concerned, our prime use for the debt is for funding of our raw material, which is seasonal. So definitely, some debt has to be taken in the near future, but which is going to be relatively low. So as you see, our H1 26 debt we have is about 30 CR, which was in FY 25 was 14 CR. So we don't see from 30 CR to increasing to much higher levels from here.
So, we will be having more working capital debt rather than any long-term debt.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. Nishant Sharma is asking, are you considering partnerships or collaborations to enhance your brand reach?
Definitely, we are looking at tying up with different kind of influencers and doing collaborations. Right now we are trying to find the right medium for our brand. Wherein we don't want to compromise a lot on our bottom line. So once we have that, definitely it's on the charts and we'll start doing.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Yash Mistry is asking, how do you manage relationships with suppliers and ensure reliable raw material sourcing?
So the this is a very key part of the business, maintaining the relationship with the suppliers, and the best way to manage their expectations are that every season, year on year basis, you are buying consistently with them, and as you are growing, you are helping them grow their numbers also year on year, and with a close communication between the suppliers and you and the market, so that helps build this long-term trust with the suppliers, which helps us manage good relationships with them, ensuring our raw material sourcing is reliable.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Miss Manali Bhor. She's asking, how is the final pricing of the traded products determined?
So the final pricing is determined by demand and supply and also seasonality. So accordingly, the price is determined by the market.
Okay, thank you for answering that. Next question. So Mr. Shankar Verma is asking, do you plan to diversify into new product categories or value-added variants in the future?
Definitely. So a lot of research is going on, and we are into product development for cashew value-added products. So in the future years, we definitely plan to launch value-added products.
Okay. Next question. Ms. Lavanya Balakrishnan is asking, how important is digital marketing and e-commerce to your growth strategy?
So, as a, for the B2C on the B2C front, both market and digital marketing and e-commerce are very important for our growth strategy because this is the medium, this is the channel where we are seeing the consumption trends are rising and the consumption patterns are changing. So, definitely for our B2C brand, both of these verticals will be essential.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Shantanu Oza. He's asking, what are the key operational challenges in cashew processing and how have you addressed them?
So, the key challenges in cashew processing is first the sourcing part. Second, it is a very technical processing wherein any miscalculation can lead to depletion in your revenue. So we have removed maximum manual intervention from our processes so that the efficiency level increase, and also we have extremely strong SOPs in place, wherever there are manual handling, so that check is kept on daily basis rather than on a weekly, fortnightly, or monthly basis, so that we are getting the desired output on a daily basis.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Ritesh Nair. He's asking, how does seasonality affect demand and pricing for kernels?
So, post COVID, what we have seen is that earlier there used to be a lot of seasonality, but post COVID, with the health trends that are there now, we see that the consumption has now become a year-round consumption. Definitely during festive period of Diwali and winters, the demand picks up a little, but otherwise, on a larger level, it is now a year-round demand. Same goes with the pricing. I mean, since the consumption is there year round, uh, you know, I mean, the things are changing.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Vedant Shetty. He's asking, who are your main competitors in both B2B and B2C segments, and how do you differentiate yourselves?
So for us, our competitors are majorly first is the processors that who are buying the raw cashew nuts, processing and then supplying in the B2B and the B2C segments. So those are our major competitors. And if we see for our Royal Meva brand, that is the B2C segment, then the players who are acting only in the B2C segment, so they are our competitors over there. So if we see in the processing side, Alia Commodities is one of our major competitors who's on a listed space. And on the B2C segment side, we see companies like Farmley, Hilo, Natraj as our competitors. But we are also supplying to them. But for the Royal Meva, if we talk about in that segment, and when it comes to the differentiation, how do we differentiate between us and our competitors? So our differentiator comes with the processors, so with the area commodities. So the major differentiator is that the sourcing network, the kind of sourcing network which you have established, and then the kind of processes and in the investments you have done in your processing facilities to make it more automized and mechanized so that you can reduce your cost and the scalability.
Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. So the next question is from Mr. Nikunj Patil. He's asking, what is your strategy to mitigate risks arising from commodity price fluctuation and raw material shortages?
So, as cashew nut is a agro commodity and it is a tree nut, so the best way to mitigate the risk of this commodity price fluctuations is that during the season you are buying disciplined, uh, buying throughout the season, that you are averaging your pricing on weekly basis during the entire season rather than just participating on a few events during the season. So that is the strategy which we opt for our procurement, that helps us average our pricing throughout the season. And as far as the material shortage is concerned, so the hold over the suppliers and the ability to work with them year on year basis helps us secure our material during the shortages.
Okay, next question. Uh, Sir, Mr. Jainam Savla is asking, why were all facilities placed in a single region, and is there a plan to geographically diversify?
So the the reason why we have is so that there are uh, a lot of operational synergies. The technical know-how can be transferred seamlessly between the plants since we have already with years of experience we have already developed the capabilities at this plant. So the leadership, the resource sharing at leadership level can happen seamlessly, and also being in the single state but in different regions gives us any it is good for us so that we don't face any local disruptions, and also this new location is very close to the port, and also has readily available manpower which will help us in scaling the operations from day one.
Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. So, Ms. Chaitali Deo is asking, what is your roadmap for the next 3 to 5 years in terms of capacity expansion and market reach?
So, in terms of capacity expansion, from current 18,000 metric tons, we will expand to about 55,000 metric tons of total capacity. And market reach, we want to expand our B2B from currently from 17 states. We want to be catering to at least 25 states. In terms of B2C, we want to be present on the all channels, whether it is e-commerce, quick commerce, corporates, and offline. And also, we want to enter into export markets and get into high consuming international markets as well.
Okay. Next question. So Mr. Jainam Savla is asking, ROE dropped sharply from 60.05% in FY 25 to 27.67% in H1 FY 26. What caused this decline despite improving profitability?
This is a 6 months number and not annualized. If you annualize it, we are still going to be at a good ROE.
Okay. Next question. So Mr. Chirag Panchal is asking, how do you plan to balance growth between domestic and international markets?
So, our focus will be domestic as India is the largest consumer of cashew nuts globally. However, markets like Japan, Korea, and Saudi Arabia are they also accept premium product, and at the same time they pay a premium price for that. So we would definitely like to enter and set up distribution in these markets. Uh, so that so we will be very our focus is very balanced. The focus stays on domestic, at the same time reaching a select international markets.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Nikhil Shinde. He's asking what caused the sharp rise in inventory from 1,403.92 lakhs to 6,959.46 lakhs. Seasonality, price expectations, or supply security?
So actually, the thing is that since cashew is a seasonal crop, so therefore the harvest starts from January in one some parts of Africa till June. So the arrivals of the raw material starts happening in April and May, and we see our peak inventory levels to reach in August and September. That is why always, at the closure of H1 of any financial year for us, we will be sitting on high inventory levels as compared to March when we are at our lowest levels. Because the new crop is in March, the new crop is expected next month. So that point in time, we are on low inventory levels.
Okay. Next question. So the next question is from Mr. Amadeep Dosanjh. He's asking total borrowings increased significantly from 1,457 lakhs in FY25 to rupees 4,003.9 lakhs in H1 FY26. What is driving this increase in working capital, capex, or inventory buildup?
So this is strategic by the company, wherein at the closure of financial year 25, we had a 15 crore limit from the bank. Post that, we recently increased the working capital limits from the bank. So this working capital is driving. There is no capex or inventory built up that we have done.
As we have increased our capacity from FY25 to FY26 also, which requires an additional working capital. So that is why the borrowings have increased from FY25 to H1 26.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is okay. So someone's asking the number of distributors decreased slightly in FY25 and is 69 in first half FY26. Is this part of consolidation or due to customer churn?
This is very low. It is not a part of consolidation. There are times when few customers are not buying, but these are relatively small distributors.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Nikunj Patil. He's asking, how does the company plan to expand its distribution network beyond current distributors?
So, our focus is to, have once we are at the peak scale, we should have about 150 distributors in our channel. The process is, very extremely the same way as we have done in the past. We Pajson now, holds a brand value in the B2B segment in the cashew industry. So we have, it's very easy for us to go and project to the new customers and get them on board. After that, post that, our commitment to quality and timelines is what will give us repeat business. So we will, replicate the model which we have followed in the past in the future also.
Okay, thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Vritesh Nair. He's asking, how do you expect the Indian and global cashew industries to evolve over the next decade?
So if we see, India and the global cashew industry, So India has always been the largest consumer amongst the global cashew industry, comprising of about 35 to 40% of the consumption happens in India. And over the years, we have seen that India consumption trend is growing, and as well as the consumption trend in the world is growing at the same pace. So the what we are seeing is the evolvement in the trends are changing over the years and years. Like more and more now snacking products, some value-added products, those are evolving in Indian and cashew industry.
Okay. Next question. Sir, the next question is from Mr. Sudeep Shastri. He's asking how important will sustainability be in future operations and are there plans for green processing or zero waste facilities?
So yes, sustainability will be an important part for future, and we are, researching towards zero waste facility. We are in the process of R&D over there, and once we are able to crack on the crack on the byproduct processing and convert them into biofuels. That is where we feel we will be zero waste facility. And also we are exploring solar options wherein we are trying to ensure that our facilities are also running on solar
Plants.
energy.
Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. Mr. Samar Dalal is asking, how does the company plan to compete in the export and B2C segment, which is highly brand driven?
So in the export market also, our endeavor is to try and you know crack the large institutions in the respective countries and start business with them. In the B2C segment, we are trying to find a niche for ourselves. We position ourselves as a brand that is providing premium quality kernels at the right price, which we see that today the Indian consumer is not getting the right product at the right price. So we aim to achieve that with our B2C segment.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Miss Anjali Gupta. She's asking, do you expect exports to contribute a significant share of revenue in the coming years?
Yes, definitely. We look at about 15 to 20% of our revenues coming from exports in the future.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Vimal Gandhi is asking, are you exploring protein-based snacks, immunity foods, or uh, nutraceuticals linked cashew offerings?
Uh, no, not at the moment.
Okay. Next question. The next question is from Mr. Nikunj Patil. He's asking, is there a plan to launch a loyalty program or subscription model for recurring consumer demand?
So definitely, we may explore this model in the future. But for that, our brand is right now relatively new. So we are just testing waters with our B2C brand. Maybe in the future, we might have some kind of loyalty program.
Okay. Thank you for answering that, sir. Next question. Mr. Shankar Verma is asking, are you exploring joint ventures, licensing, or co-packing arrangements with global or domestic snack brands?
Uh, Definitely, we are open to these. However, as mentioned earlier, we have a very high repeat rate from our existing customers. So, once the capacity expansion happens, We would like to serve to our existing customers at the same time while expanding our base and also looking at options like joint ventures and licensing. Definitely.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Vritesh Nair is asking, are you planning to build a dedicated R&D or product development unit to accelerate innovation?
Yes, we have plans to build that in the future. Right now,
Okay. Next question. Mr. Vimal Gandhi is asking, what are the company's plan to reduce wastage and maximize yield per metric ton?
we have been continuously investing in the technology. We have state-of-the-art machines. We have best AI color sorters and best shelling machines, which help us reduce wastage. Also, we have reduced maximum amount of manual intervention from the entire process, so that we are getting the maximum yields per metric.
Okay. Next question. Mr. Hena Narula is asking, are there any pending litigations or regulatory issues that could impact the business?
There are no pending litigations, or we don't have any regulatory issues that could impact our business.
Okay. Next question. Shankar Verma is asking, could you briefly share your IPO plans and the main objectives for raising funds?
Our objective for raising funds is to set up the second processing facility in Andhra, and the company has already acquired the land for the same. So the proceeds will go towards the building and plant and machinery.
And our IPO is scheduled to open tomorrow and for the anchors and the close on 15th of December.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Next question. Miss Palmore is saying, thank you for the great prompt answers. Yeah. Next.
You are welcome.
Shah Damani is saying, looking forward to the IPO. Yeah. Mr. Gokul is saying, all the best for your IPO. Yeah. So I think we have covered most of the questions here. So thank you, Ayush sir. Thank you, Pulkit sir. Thank you, everyone. And all the best for your IPO, sir.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone.